All right, we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing another training tonight. We got my buddy Tim. We got actually a special guest today. I was teasing him before the webinar. We got Tim on here. No, but if this is your first time being with us, we do these webinars together every Monday night. And what we do is just give back, do some training, give back to our wonderful industry that allows us to serve people. And we'll get into an introduction about ourselves, but actually I do it right now. So my name is Jay Warren. I am a professional basketball player. I've been playing pro ball for over 10 years. Found this profession actually while I was playing. Avoided it for a while, but once I figured out what it was, dug right into it, and got to meet my amazing business partner over here, who at an event, who is also killing it. He's out there in Hawaii. I'll let him share his story to you guys, but it's just been a blessing and a privilege to give back to this industry. And like I said, we do these every Monday night. This one is no charge, totally free. But we want to just kind of share some online MLM marketing secrets that have been working for us, and we want to give that to you guys. So Tim, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Jay, it's been a couple weeks, a few weeks, but I'm definitely happy to be back on the other side of the screen here for you, on the other side of out here in Hawaii to connect, with you and all of our audience. So it's really, really great, and I'm excited today. Get a chance to kind of talk about some of that, the MLM marketing, and what's great about it is with being Jay, we have our focus on different areas, but we both love the internet marketing aspect of it. I focus a little bit more on business, small business owners, professionals in the community. So that's some things he talked about. Some things I'm doing out here in Hawaii. It's been amazing. So just a little bit of background about me. I'm a service member, actually 23 years in the service, still serving the reserves. Really appreciate my connection to the military. And through that time period, I've actually always had some goals and dreams to be a entrepreneur, to make my own income and just kind of work things on my own. And I got introduced to, actually did some network marketing in the past, and still have affiliations with some businesses or companies on that end. And what I'm actually was doing is actually kind of find out a little bit more about internet marketing. And so I went online, and we both, like you said, we met at one event. It was cool. We chatted a little bit, and next thing you know, we were doing weekly webinars. So it's been awesome. Jay's got some amazing stuff that he's doing through Facebook, his blog, everything, and he's the international, like you said, he's a pro player, and he's international. He has teams all over the world. So I gain a lot from just connect with him on a regular basis. We always kind of joke and say, man, we should be recording this and passing this on to our community, because it's some good information that we talk about. And so we're building our businesses there, although it's a little bit different, but we still come together to chat about what's going on in the industry and the next strategies and things that we can use. So I'm happy to be here, Jay. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that intro, man. And so what we got here? What's going on here this evening, bro?
All right, cool. So, man, before I get into it, I appreciate you too, man. It's not like you gave that appreciation for me, but I appreciate you too. I mean, that's why, like I said, even though we're still in this space together and able to share this this information, this training with others. So
Yeah.
it's really cool that we can do that. So
All right.
what we're going to talk about is, like I said, some online MLM marketing strategies. Now, the problem that is out there is, and it's not, I mean, we're going to be focused on online, but I see this offline as well. But on online, a lot of people are promoting their business the wrong way. Now, what does that mean? Well, most network marketers, they have Facebook, they have Twitter, they have a company replicated website, they have all these, tools and resources. But the problem is that they don't know how to utilize them the right way. They are, going and pitching opportunities, spamming their profile page. If they have a fan page, they tattoo it all on their fan page on how in love with the company they are, and there's nothing better out there. And I mean, it's not attraction marketing. When
Yeah,
you're online, go. You want to say something?
yeah. So, and that's one thing we were talking about just before the broadcast came out, and we were just kind of taking a look at some people that actually either liked our page or they connected to us one way or the other. And here's one thing that I always like to emphasize is that we are we're all entrepreneurs. Even if you're connected to a MLM, we're all entrepreneurs. So what Jay's going to start talking about is that branding aspect of it and branding yourself. So what happens if you're in a business and maybe something happens with the business, or maybe something out of your control takes place, and now you're no longer with that company. Everyone's got you associated to that company. So now making a shift. Oh yeah, well you know what? I don't know what's happening to that company, but I'm doing this thing now. So brand yourself. I know he's going to touch on that. I was just sharing a site with him earlier, and it says, someone's got their right there on their profile page, X company, XYZ company, and it's like, oh, that's great. But however, there's a better way to do that. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I mean, you brought up a good point, and yeah, I will get into a little bit of training, but I mean, uh, it's just terrible marketing, because you have to imagine and put yourself in the other side. So if you are branding, like the company, and putting all your, spamming everywhere, spamming groups, putting all, XYZ company for life, I found my home. This is where I'm going to be, blah blah blah, whatever, and telling the world about it. That's great. That's great. But if you were not promoting that company and they weren't pay you a dime, would you do the same thing? Ask yourself that question. That's one question you want to ask yourself. If they weren't paying you a dime to promote it, would you be acting the same way? And second is that if you're doing it and you see somebody else doing it and you're not opting into their information, what makes you think that people are going to opt into your information? So you have to provide value. You're going to have to you have to learn how to provide value. Attraction marketing, providing value, giving information, giving valuable information. And it could be, even if you want to promote your product, that's fine. But give valuable information on how that product works, and I'll talk about that a little bit in the training. But you need to lead with value and not your wallet. I see a lot of people online, they're leading with their wallet. They're, saying how they're gonna miss out. All this stuff. I went into it again. I'm not gonna say it over again, but if you're going to be successful in online marketing, you're gonna have to lead with lead with your wallet. Lead with value. Don't lead with your wallet. Don't lead with your wallet. Lead with value. Okay, cool. So let's get into the training. So I'm gonna just go over 5 quick steps on exactly how to reveal these online marketing secrets. And when it's funny too, because when I show these to you, you're gonna, you might be like, hold on, wait, I know that, but even if you know it and you're not applying it, excuse me, then it's not gonna work. So make sure you apply what I'm teaching you right now. So let's get into the training. So where we at? So let me see. Let me share my screen real quick. Here we go. my screen?
Yeah, I can see it. Looks good.
Backwards?
Yeah, I can see it. No, it looks great. It looks perfect. I can see it.
Great. Okay, cool. So, number one. Number one. So, it's backwards on mine. That's weird. Do you see it still?
I can see it. It looks fine. It looks
Okay,
perfect.
cool. All right. All right, cool. All right, so number one right here. I guess I should put number one right here. And this is key. This is why a lot of people don't get anyone when they're marketing online. It's because they don't have a target market. You have to identify your target market. Identify who exactly that you're talking to. Now, with me, I'm targeting struggling network marketers. These are people who are already in the industry, who believe in the model of MLM network marketing, and that's who I'm marketing to. Tim said earlier he is targeting small business owners, so he has his target market. If you don't have this first step right here, then it's going to be a long, long time before you start seeing any type of results, unless you do the Jim Rohn thing where you just what you lack in skills you make up in numbers, and you're going to have to go through a lot of numbers until you find your target market. So number one is identify your target market. Identify exactly who you are talking to, who are you marketing to, so you can have those people come to you. Number two, who are you? People want real. We talked about branding yourself. You want to brand yourself. There's, like I said, there's a lot of time Facebook, all these social media sites, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. People put their company and be like, hey, this company is the greatest thing ever since sliced bread. It has the best comp plan. There's no comp plan out there like it. These products do this, and there's no product out there like it, and they'll go all into this stuff. But people don't care about that company. Most people know, and I'm gonna tell you right now, leaders know. Leaders know that network marketing companies are real. They're having success. There are people who are out there bashing companies, but most of these companies are having success. The reason why people are not having that success because people are not reaching out to you because they don't know who you are. You're hiding behind the brand. You're hiding behind your company. You're hiding behind Facebook, social media. You just you throw a link, like check out the link, and you go run in the hole. No, it's not going to work like that. People want to know real. People want to know who you are. People buy from who they know, like, and they trust. That's how people buy. People, even though people go to people buy Coke because they know the brand. They like they like the way it tastes, and they trust them. So they go and they buy Coke. Same thing with food out there or whatever. It's the same thing in network marketing. People buy from people. So if I'm going to buy something from Tim, it's because I know him, I like him, I trust him. I have no reason of purchasing anything else from Tim because I know who he is. He's not hiding behind his company. I know who Tim is. He shared a story with him. I know who he is. He's branded himself. He's using social media. So keep that in mind when you're out there marketing online. You don't need to market your company. Now, I'm not saying don't pitch your company or anything like that, but I'm saying lead with you first. Lead because people want to know exactly who you are. Because most leaders they know the company. They know the company works. They looked into that company. They've searched that company. They did all this research on the company, or when they're weighing their options or whatever. But they don't know you, and they want to know you. They want to know who they are. They want to know if they can trust you and buy from you. Number three, build your list. Now, this is a lot of people miss this. A lot of people miss this, and this is why. And there's two rules in network marketing. If you don't know these two rules, one rule is this is I said two rules, but two mistakes I should say that network marketers make all the time. All the time. They talk too much and then when they find somebody, uh, uh, well, hold on, yeah, they talk too much. When they don't talk to enough people. Excuse me, that's the number one rule. They don't talk to enough people, and when they find somebody to talk to, then they talk too much. Those are the top two problems with network marketers. They don't talk to enough people, and when they find somebody to talk to, they talk too much. And this is why they're not building their list. You know, you have to build your net work to build your net worth, and building your list is what's going to do that. And like I said, if you're using online marketing, if you're going out, your online marketing, and you have a website, uh, you know, some people just have a website and they're like, like I said, they have the replicated website. They'll throw it up on Facebook, throw it up on Google Plus, YouTube, whatever, and just hoping to capture leads, hoping that somebody's going to come to their page. It just doesn't work like that. If you're going to have a website, you have to have a way to capture leads. Now, if you have a lead capture page, that's great, but tell somebody, you have to tempt, I say tempt somebody, but you have to lure them, and that's probably, you have to attract them. That's a good word. You have to attract them on why they should enter their name and their email into that page, and then when you get, when you attract them with, some copy or whatever it is, whatever problem you're solving, and we'll get into that here in a little bit, then they will give you your name and their email, and you capture that lead, and then you're building your list. And you're going to, and that's going to help you market to those people. When people are giving you their name and their information, what they're saying is like, help me, I need your help. And then that's when you can be like, okay, cool, you can start marketing to them. But a lot of people, they'll have all these, social media sites, these websites, and they're not, they have no way to capture people's leads. They have these nice, brilliant, and Tim, he's a design guy. He's a website guy. So he knows how to put websites together. He knows how to make them look nice and pretty, and the best looking websites out there. I mean, he can do that. That's what he does. But if somebody's just like, make me a website, and then he asks, well, do you want me to put something to capture the leads or anything like that? And then they're like, what are they talking about? What are you talking about? Or if you're not, providing content to capture people's leads, to capture the leads, then, you're wasting your time. You have to build your list when you're online. That's, if you're going to take your business online, you need to build your list. You can't just have a website out there without having people put their name and their information into your website so you can build that list so you can end up marketing to them. Did you want to add something, Tim?
Yeah, that's a really good point. I like that you mentioned that, the fact that especially when you come into this website development aspect of it, is that, that was back in the, when we say back in the day, you could just put a website up, you have links, you have a contact number, and you have your prices. And it's just like, it was like a glorified phone book, right? At the time, you kind of put in a couple keywords and it pops up, and oh, okay, great, let me call those guys up. That's not happening anymore because there's millions of websites out there. So as people come through, you want to give them information that they're looking for. They come to your site for a reason. And so give them the information to actually make them a better educated consumer, right? Make them educate them, help them to get more information, and if you're the source that they're getting that from, when it comes time for them to be ready to purchase something, they're going to come to you. And if they're not ready at the time, that's why you have the subscription list. So when they're thinking about, oh, wow, I was really thinking about this company, or I was thinking about this product or service, and boom, an email just comes in from you saying, hey, we just, you opted into my, and when we talk about opted in, that just means to subscribe to via email message, or even some other methods like using Facebook and some other things. So you've asked for the content is what you've done when you opt in. Okay, you taking direct action to do something to say, hey, I would like more information from you. So when they're thinking about that product, service, or business, and you've sent them an email, today, or maybe it's just a few days ago, they're like, oh wow, you know what? That one person, they really are staying on. I hear from them all the time. So why wouldn't they be more apt to go to you than somewhere else, right? So I think that just kind of captures that aspect of it there. When we talk about Jay.
Absolutely, absolutely. So cool. Let's move to the. Do you see my page still?
I do. Yes, it looks
Okay.
good.
Cool. All right. So let's move on to the next one. So number 4, drive traffic to this site. Now this can be, PPC, SEO, social media, LMNOP, whatever. But you want to drive traffic to that site. So, and we can use there's like I said, there's a whole bunch of options you can use out there. There's Facebook PPC where you can create ads and drive. It goes back to the target market. Who are you who are you talking to? So if I'm gonna create an ad and I want to talk to people about my business opportunity, who am I going to target? Who am I going to talk to? Well, I'm going to be targeting people who are, looking for a business opportunity, which is, other, well, I would say other struggling network marketers, but, there's people out there looking for a business opportunity. If I wanted to target people with a product I'm promoting, an information product I'm promoting, then I will go to, maybe like somebody like Magnetic Sponsoring or Network Marketing Pro on Facebook. And I'm not going to get into that training today, but those people who on Facebook who are in network marketing and are struggling and looking for information on how to build their business, I'm going to target those people and I'm going to, like I said, create content around that, whether it's an ad, an SEO, if I'm going to do, write an article or do a blog or a video, do some SEO work, I'm gonna create content around that, solving problems, and that's what marketing is. It's solving problems. Sales is something different. Sales is you're selling. Marketing it's simple. You're just solving problems, and if you're creating content to solve problems, people are going to people are going to thank you for solving their problems. Now, if you're trying to sell to them, be like, hey, you're about to miss the boat on this great opportunity of a lifetime, and you're stupid if you don't get in, or you're dumb, and you start talking about challenging how their intelligence, and I mean what you're really doing is it's making you look bad. You might be talking to that person, but you're making yourself look bad because you're not positioning yourself as a leader. If you're branding yourself that way, people on social media are going to know that, and they're going to be like, hey, this person is talking about how stupid I was because I didn't join the company that I've been pitched to, and I'm happy with my company or something like that. Leaders will pick up on that, and like I said, social media is the best, next best thing of word of mouth. So if you and when you're online and you're marketing yourself online, you are creating a presence, whether you know it or not. There's people listening to this. There's people who will see this now. There's people who will see it later. So people, this will go up on the social media, and people will watch this, and they'll be like, this guy knows what he's talking about, or the people like, hey, he don't know what he's talking about, but which we don't care because we're providing valuable content to the space. But I mean, on social media, there's going to be people out there regardless. Don't think that either trying to sell you something or trying to say insult your intelligence. And I'm kind of getting off track right here a little bit, but the point is that when you're driving, when you're creating a piece of content, when you're putting your information out there on the website, whether it's a website or social media or whatever, you want to create that content to solve that person's problem instead of saying like, hey, this $1 billion opportunity and you can make $10,000 in the next 10 days if you join my opportunity. I mean, it's not logical, it's not within reason, and you're not providing value to your number one, your target market. So keep that in mind. If you're going to be driving people to your social media page using PPC, LMNOP, SEO, whatever. You have to create content, and I'm talking about valuable content, excuse me, to solve people's problems. And that's attraction marketing right there. That is, that's what, all us leaders are doing. We're solving people's problems out there. And I'll talk about the fifth one here in a little bit, but we're solving people's problems out there. And that's why people are coming to us, because, they see us helping people, they see us solving people's problems. Did you want to add something, Tim?
No, I think that's perfect. You do definitely need to present them with something that can help them immediately. I mean, that's, gone are the days, hey, look, I've got this great product, you just need to buy it. No, it's not gonna. It doesn't entice people, because there's so many other savvier marketers that are out there that are providing stuff just to let people know that, hey, I am here to help you. And I like the fact that you're touching on this, because this is definitely pretty important, that people, you need to give the valuable content. And if that's a blog, that you have some content in there that helps people with how they're marketing their business, or maybe some mindset things, or maybe some things they need to kind of incorporate in their daily business to help them grow a bit. It's very, 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 very important. And maybe it's just Twitter. You're sending out some positive comments and remarks to other people. And the biggest thing too, make sure you follow up there too. I mean, again, that's kind of one of those tools, like you said, it could be a whole nother subject area, but solve problems when you're driving traffic there to your site. Yeah, no, good stuff there. Nope. Yep.
Cool. So, and the fifth one is, after you have these eyeballs on, when you're marketing, then you just convert them. You convert them to sales. I mean, once, a lot of people, and when you convert these people, they're going to, like, once you solve their problems, it's, and I'm losing off track because I'm thinking about something else right now, because there's systems out there and there's tools out there, and they're saying, like, no recruiting, no phone call, no, it's just a plug-in system and you're going to get sales. Now, that to me, and some, like I said, some of those systems, I don't bash any system. Some of them are okay, but what's happening is it's weakening you as a marketer, because it's saying that you don't want to go out there and talk to people. And when you're converting your traffic, that's what you're doing. You're talking to people. They're reaching out to you. You're solving their problems by the content you created. So it's your job to convert them. So call your leads and say, hey, how can I help you? You were on my website. How can I help you? And you just convert them.
Right.
I mean, go ahead. Did you want to add something?
Yeah, no. I think that's good. And you mentioned the fact that in a lot of cases, some of these companies will say you don't have to call people. I like the fact that you mentioned it is great, because the point of you saying it weakens you as a marketer, is right, straight on. It's point on, because if you're not doing it, you're not growing. What happens if that company is no longer there? Because some of them, they will make calls for you, and they will try to maybe upsell people on some other programs, but you're not growing, and that's one of the reasons that's very attractive about some of the online marketing systems, is that you're able to grow. And even MLM and online systems, you're able to grow. And so, don't cheat yourself from that opportunity to learn more and grow yourself personally there too. So it makes you better overall. And regardless of what system or program comes out, you can be a part of it if you learn your skills and increase your own personal growth. So good point about that.
And to add to that, I would say, because when you talk about growing, and the thing is, you're probably hurting people's feelings when you say that, which, I mean, this is, like I said, this is business,
Yeah.
So some people's feelings are going to get hurt, but
So,
it's true because it just weakens you as a person if
yeah.
you if you're promoting something that's saying no recruiting, no sales calls. It's just you're going to just click a button and all this money's going to come in. That's not how network marketing or MLM works. And if
Hmm.
somebody who recruited you or you went online and you got told this, then they're preaching to you, a false dream, a different reality. MLM network marketing is all long term. It's everybody who got in. Well, I won't say everybody, but everybody who has success or everybody who is has the income and the success that they're looking for know that they put in the work now to reap from the fruits later. It's not get rich in 30 days. It's not get rich in 90 days. It's get filthy rich in a season or 5 years. And that's what I'm saying. Season can be a year, 3 years, 5 years. It's up to you on the pace that you work. It all depends on you. So if somebody who recruited you was telling you like, hey, we're going to get rich in the next 30 days, then and you're not getting rich in the next 30 days, and you're blaming your upline or your downline, like, hey, what happened? You go back to your job, then that's on the person that recruited you, and that's even more on you for listening to that because that's not how this industry works. So make sure, make sure that I got off track. So let me just go back to number 5. So convert your traffic. So these are the four order for reasons. After going through the first 4 steps, you want to test and track everything. Test and track everything. And once you learn exactly what works, if PPC is your thing and you know that works, you've identified your target market. You're telling people exactly who you are. You heard me and Tim introduce ourselves, so you guys know who we are. The people who will watch this later will know who we are. We're building our list. We're using, valuable content, to build our list. To put, have people put their name and their email into, our website, on in our online marketing because of the value that we're providing them, and we're using, traffic, different, methods of traffic, whether it's blogging, video, social media, articles, whatever. We're using different means to we're solving people's problems, use different means to have people come to us and track to us, and then we just simply convert the traffic. Those people, they're already in. Since we know who our target market is, it's like having a conversation. It's just like we're sitting across the table from each other and just like hey, Tim, you give me a call. What's up? What's going on? How can I help you? And then he tells you like, yeah, well, this online marketing stuff, I don't know what I'm doing. Help me out. It's like, sure. So, and I provide them a solution. Or hey, I've been looking for, a home-based business. I'm not happy. What's going on in the military or whatever. I don't want to be doing this forever. Help me out. So that's those are just some simple steps. On some online, some MLM marketing. Tim, did you want to add anything before we wrap this up? Uh-oh, I think we lost Tim. Okay, so cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's that's and I'm gonna keep this webinar fairly short. Let me go back to my screen. Can you see me now? Okay. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So those are just five simple steps you can use and take with you that I just I guess I revealed to you, and you can use exactly those to build your business and online. I mean, the most important, hopefully, the biggest takeaway from this, excuse me, and I beat it, beat it over the head, beat it, beat it to death, basically, is identify your target market. When you're online marketing, you have to identify your target market. That's why it's number one. Identify your target marketing. Know exactly who you're talking to, because there's this old saying is that when you're marketing to everyone, you get no one. You just don't. I mean, every successful network marketer, online marketer will tell you that. When you're marketing to everyone, you get no one. So if you are very specific of who you're targeting and who you're talking with, then that's who, those are the customers and clients and business partners that you want in your business anyways, because you're talking exactly to them. I mean, it's an easier conversation. It's like I say, you're talking to a friend or whatever. You're talking to a person who already knows you. So, Tim, you're back. Oh, there you go. So, did you want to add something, Tim, about? Because I'm wrapping it up right now. Did you want to add something? Uh-oh. You can hear me. Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. No, you can't hear me. I can hear you. I can hear you. You can talk.
Can you hear me? Okay, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
I know you can definitely hear me. I am fixing my audio right now, so Jay. So I can see your mouth moving, and I know you got some amazing things that you're saying, but I can't hear you right now. But I'm glad that our viewers are tuning in to this great content. So when I'm able to actually hear you, I can respond to you in a much more intelligent manner.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well,
I'm still working my audio.
I'm wrapping it up. We're hanging up. We're hanging up.
You're gonna hang up. You're about to close it out. Is that what you're trying to say?
Exactly.
Okay. So. Well, then, I can close out on this saying, hey guys, aloha, mahalo. Thanks you guys for coming on here this evening and checking us out there. Appreciate you, Jay, man. Always got some incredible content, and definitely enjoy being your partner, man, as we continue on our journey, man, with our internet marketing and our companies, man. So you're gonna see a lot more of us, and catch us at some live events. We'll probably be posting some events that we go to, and the drinks is gonna be on Jay. He's gonna pay for your drink and everything, guys.
See, because you can't hear me.
You take us away, man.
I say the drinks are going on you. Yeah, but cool, man. Cool beans. Awesome, man. So yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. We keep this fairly short. We appreciate it. If you found value in this, please comment, share below. And if you want more information like that, you can click the link below, and we'll get some more information to you about some online marketing. So until the next video, this is Jay Warren. That's Tim from Hawaii, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Peace. Peace.